This is 50.
I know y'all don't hear me speak on shoes as much as I do. It's coming back for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's a motherfucking fact. It's coming back. The UNC's brought me back, dog. I really wanted that shoe. But at the same time, I'm gonna speak my piece on this whole resale shit. And I think it's two different walks of life. It's like being a gangster and a civilian. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas on a tool, to be real with you, their nickname should be Quick. If you've seen Harlem Nights, you know when he said, Quick, you're not a gangster. You're not. You gotta accept it, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the ones, they just civilians. So like, for instance, how I'm comparing this, you like, damn, this nigga just took it the whole went left with the shit. No, I did not. Just follow me. It's the same thing with sneakerheads, you know what I'm saying? You got the average people, then you got the sneakers. For me, I understand that you always gonna have reselling. Reselling ain't never been fucking new. Like I said, from the 80s, it was a nigga driving around with sneakers in his trunk, my nigga. And he wasn't giving the same price as goddamn me Foot Locker neither, though. You understand what I'm saying? You might get him a little cheaper if he was sitting on them too goddamn long. He knew he wasn't gonna get what he want. But other than that, it is what it is. The part I think where people don't understand is, well, not the average consumer and the sneakerhead, where the disconnect is. I understand that. I can go find me a person, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It may have to pay a little more on top, especially this day and age. You got GOAT, you got GOAT, you got all these other outlets that can possibly you're gonna pay resale prices regardless of the fact. The disconnect is right here. Whereas the reseller, and you got StockX and GOAT. The reseller needs to understand you are not StockX and you're not GOAT. You are not Foot Locker. You are not a retail store. The difference, when I go to them, they give me a receipt and I can take my stuff back. Now this from a sneakerhead. I can take it back. A reseller ain't giving you shit back. And you damn near asking for prices at the rate of StockX. Then sell it to StockX then, because you trying to get StockX prices. Not all resellers. There's some honest resellers out here that's cool as hell. I know a couple. So I'm not speaking on that one person. But then even from the reseller needs to understand that. And then for the beginner sneakerheads need to understand that reselling always going to be around. There's always going to be a different way. Sometimes you just got to wait. It might not be your time to get that sneaker. That sneaker might just fall in your lap. You never know. We used to wheel and deal, do trades and all types of stuff. That sneaker will end up being in your collection somehow, some way, if you really want it, right? Now, that's just for the average person, right? To the sneaker, from the reseller to the real sneakerhead, I don't think the sneakerhead be mad at the resellers at all. I don't. What I be mad about is, how the hell you get 119 goddamn pairs? That tripped me out when you see this dude got a whole wall of Yeezys, a whole wall of everything, and then it does make you feel a certain type of way when you trying to get one shoe, bro. One shoe, you know what I'm saying? And then you trying to shit on me like, nigga, I'm a broke nigga. Fuck you and your bots. That's when I get to saying that shit. Fuck you and your bots. Because you not in it for the love of sneakerheading. You're in the love for making just the money. Then say that. Don't say you a sneakerhead. What's good, Snatcher Soul? What's good here on my feet? You know what I'm saying? Don't say you a sneakerhead and try to shit on me, because if you really was a sneakerhead, you'll understand how the fuck I feel. Like, goddamn, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, straight up, bro. A dope man know that. Nigga, if I'm running all the motherfucking keys from here, goddamn me, north side all the way to the motherfucking east side, nigga, and I'm sitting there trying to give you the highest price on the bat, and everybody ain't finna go for that, Jack. You gonna have problems. You gonna have problems. Why not shorten it and everybody can eat? So that's the disconnect right there. You get what I'm saying? It's not just, it's like one size fits all. It's not like that. If you a sneakerhead like me, and I've been in the game a long motherfucking time, you know what I'm saying? Resellers have got out of control. And it's not like, again, the true resellers, I'm not talking to y'all because you understand what I'm talking about. These new booty ass resellers think because they can get a bot and they feel like they can get 20 pairs of shoes, that make them better than everybody else. And then you got to sit on this shit and all of that, right? I'm not saying you supposed to get nobody for retail. That ain't my argument. My argument is when you use them when you use them to feel like you better somebody and talking about these bots and this and that and third. Now, it was a cat that I was watching on Skinny Shit. My nigga said, fuck the kids. I was like, God damn, then why you even talking about sneakers? Then you just on here to sell shoes, nigga. The nigga said, fuck the kids and all that. You not a sneakerhead, fam. He even went to say black men don't even, what do you say, black men don't even care to learn about bots. Nigga, I know about bots, but you gotta have money for bots, and getting a bot doesn't guarantee you to get sneakers. Trust me and my bros was finna go in on bots. We was gonna do that, bruh. But I'm like, what's the point though, bruh? Because I know for me, I'm not really a reseller. If any of the 11 that is watching me right now know that I have $5 Kobe giveaways, does that sound like a reseller? If I'm gonna let a nigga win a pair of Kobe's that's going for $300 for $5, does that sound like a reseller? I'm not a reseller. That's not in my blood. Now, I done a lot of reselling other things, but sneakers ain't it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Sneakers is a hobby for me. Whether I want to spend $300, $400 on a pair of sneakers, that's my prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I got the ridicule too. But for the new resellers, dog, to sit there and act like they're above someone because they have access to bots and they can do this and third, you can suck my dick. Now, if you're not a sneakerhead and you just coming in sneakerheads, you gotta understand, like I say, it may not have been meant for you to have that sneaker at that time. That's just how the good Lord works, bro. That's anything in life. Don't force it, bro. Because when you force it, it's going to go wrong every which way. If you force it, you might end up paying too much money at that time. Sometimes there are restocks. Sometimes Nike do got schemes. There was a conversation about, does Nike care about resellers? No, they don't. But sometimes they step on them. I seen it happen a couple of times. They sat there. Bro brought it up to me last night when we had got them Cherry 13s, Chicago 13s, right? Goddamn me, they sold out. Man, we was resellers walking out. This is that third. But then Nike did 2 more restocks on their ass. So the resellers had to drop their prices any motherfucking ways. So they get stepped on too sometimes. But at the same damn time though, it's just my point of, don't look at me like I ain't shit. If you in it just to sell shoes, just say you in it to sell shoes, because you not no real sneakerhead. And that's just my opinion. My opinion don't matter much, but goddamn me, it's my goddamn opinion. I stick to it. Like I said, you got some real goddamn resellers out here that's willing to work, wheel and deal, trade, couple sneakers for a sneaker, shit like that. But when you come to me talking about, oh, well, shit, goddamn me, if you can't afford it, then fuck you. Nigga, fuck you. It ain't that I can't afford it, nigga. You remember, you the one that's selling shoes, paying about $225, right? A shoe 170, you got paid the overhead about $50, and then you think you can come bust my head. I understand that shit where you got to pay the extra shit, but remember, you have to do that little hustle. I don't. I could sit here and afford to give you the 400, but the point is, do I want to do it? Because you're asking me. That's how it goes. You're asking me. I can say, do you got the shoes? You understand what I'm saying? But you're asking me to pay a certain price. And that don't give you the right to shit on motherfuckers because you sitting on 20 pairs of shoes that if you might about to be talking your ass out of selling. That's where the respect has been reversed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like the consumer always right, pimp. You can't when I always right, but you know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and just shit on motherfuckers. I think that's where the disconnect is. These resellers have got out of control. 2, they sit there and say something else like, well, you know, you got to work hard to get a plug. Yeah, I'll find me a plug. But then what that do for you? Because you really don't want me to do that. Chappelle, what's happening? You don't really want me to do that. I knew niggas before, man. If y'all follow me in the beginning, like I said, all 12 of y'all that's in here right now, if you follow me in the beginning, I was called the Shoe Trap. My old videos are still on here. You can go watch my weekly videos, sometimes 4 videos a week, goddamn me. I never missed a shoe. I wonder why. I had shoes early and everything. Them videos are still up. It wasn't until I started selling my shoes on here because I wanted to start a podcast. So can't nobody come tell me that I didn't never hit on shit. Nigga, I was hitting. It wasn't nothing I did not miss. Because I already knew the game. You got to have an inside man. Hey, be here at this time. Woo, woo. But he's not a reseller. I will gladly pay a man for that service. You know what I'm saying? Now let's move on from the price bullshit, right? I'm gonna move on from the price bullshit. let's move on to the point of where you sitting on 100 pair of these motherfucking shoes, G. You can't tell me where you got them from and all that. And you trying to bust my head like you StockX, and I'm supposed to trust they real. This goes back to you are not Foot Locker, you are not StockX, you are not Finish Line. All right, you don't have a seller's license. Hell, you don't even got a peddler's license, motherfucker. And therefore, I can't bring my shit back to you if I find out they fake. I'm gonna have to bust you upside your head with the butt of a gun or something, and there's gonna be some real funk. And it ain't worth it over no sneakers. So you have to realize that you need to build these relationships up, my nigga. You talking to a businessman. You can't sit there and tell me, oh, well, fuck you. And I'm going to say, fuck you back then, nigga. You can't sit here and tell me, oh, I got to build a relationship with you. The fuck, nigga? Look, I have to be able to trust you, nigga. The money coming out of my motherfucking pocket. Anybody in the dope game, you got to know it. You got to know it. Nigga, I don't sell dope no more. I'm making that real clear. But I do know, nigga, when I first got my first double up, nigga, I gave about 2-3 rocks. Nigga, here. Go get that to your friends. Tell them where come get that at. I earned they motherfucking trust, motherfucker. You ain't finna, and I ain't saying give away 2-3 pair of motherfucking shoes, nigga, but ain't no way a reseller finna sit there talk shit to me and can't prove to me if they real or not. And it's not, I'm gonna get to that. It's not just if they fake, bro. It's like if they counterfeit or whatever the case may be. Hell, resellers nowadays don't even want to let you look at the shoe, but they want to be treated like they a retail spot. That's not how it go. Now I know a couple resellers on this joint, thorough, 100% thorough. You know what I'm saying? Here, Slick, check these out. You know what I'm saying? Woo. I bought some flints. Shot the 901 kicks. You know what I'm saying? He hit me on the phone like, real, I got you, Slick, but you gotta give me woo one round. Bet that I got you. He kept 100%. Nigga, saw him, woo, shit was A1. Didn't have a gripe. Got the shoe. Something was wrong with one of them for me, because I'm real picky. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm picky. And I hit him up. He was like, let me see. Let him see the motherfucker. He was like, yeah, that's just an ongoing thing. Showed me his pair, and it was just like that on his pair. But the thing is, he made me feel comfortable. I buy again from 901 Kicks. Shout out to 901 Kicks. But for you resellers that think y'all God-given to fucking sneakerheads, you tripping, bro. Y'all should be trying to stomp StockX off the damn game. But you too busy making niggas run the StockX. Yeah, we take chances with StockX. We take chances with GOAT. But like I said, goddamn me, they'll take that shit back. One way or another, I'ma sell them bitches back on there, or you gonna give my money back, or give me credit. Something. Hell, City Gear give you credit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting shit from y'all, and you asking for a whole lot. Money come and go, nigga. Especially dealing with a nigga like me. But at the same time, don't talk to sneakerheads like we ain't shit because you can get a shitload of shoes. That's all I'm saying. And I think all this back and forth talk about it, that's just all that needs to be said. It's you can't talk to sneakerheads like that, but you can talk to the little civilians like that. The outside, the civilians are not sneakerheads. The civilians, like for instance, have you ever been in the store? The trap was good. Have you ever been in the store? D Price was good. Have you ever been in the store and a nigga walk in and say, "Hey, what's the latest J's came out? What's the latest Jordan that came out?" That nigga is not a sneakerhead. You understand? That nigga is not a sneakerhead. That is a civilian. He is a visitor. He just want to look good. That's what back in the day we used to call a hype beast, which used to be bad, but being a hype beast is apparently good now. But that's a whole nother conversation. But resellers could talk shit to that nigga. But you gotta understand, you being a reseller and you come to a real sneakerhead, nigga, you gotta come to me with some respect, nigga, because I can give a fuck that you got 119 pair of shoes, because you resellers are coming a dime a dozen. You resellers are in competition with one another now. See, sneakerheads need to understand we drive this motherfucking market, not the goddamn reseller. If we find a reseller, we can stall you out. It's enough niggas with influence for real, stall your ass out. Fuck him, freeze him out. Hey, woo got the fuck him. Woo, he got that good. You know what I'm saying? You not finna be talking to Sneakerhead like we ain't shit, bro. Cause I ain't gonna, that shit kind of bothered me. I said, this nigga said, fuck the kids, my nigga. That nigga said, you better go get some bots. Man, nigga, you ain't no damn Sneakerhead. Nigga, a fool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he all right. He'll take the latest flight. Nigga got some true flights. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It was some cool gray flights, boy. And cause I had no cool gray nothing one time. I did buy some true flights though. But that's the reason I don't wear sevens no more, bro. Cause them damn true flight, boy, that shit messed the 7 game up. But at the end of the day, man, I just been listening to everybody saying it. And for as wearing UAs and all that shit, I don't care what term you call it. Do what you like. Just don't stunt. Like, and to be real with you, that right there, I can't tell you don't stunt because it ain't my business. I'm not finna be analyzing your goddamn shoe. I'm not. It's got to be something obvious. If I know you the type of nigga that never got no money, especially cheap as fucking dirt or something like that, and you pop up with some chunky donkeys, in my mind, 9 times 10 they not real. But I'm not finna call you out on it because them your pockets.
This is 50.